Good morning. Welcome to day 76 on the Appalachian Trail. Just got dropped back off yesterday. Yesterday was a beast. My choose your own adventure didn't necessarily, it went great. Doing some road walking on the Blue Ridge Parkway. However, there were a lot of spots that were not shaded. It was extremely hot. It was over 95 degrees out. And walking on pavement, it was rough. Had I stayed on the trail and paid more attention to the map, I would have known that it would have been a 14-mile day to get a hitch into Glasgow, where the town has a shelter that they run that you can stay at behind the pizza place. However, me being me and choosing my own adventure, I ended up doing close to 19 miles. Is what it is. It was a beautiful view. You'll see obviously when I post the video. I got a couple videos posted. Ended up when I got to the spot, which is right here, James River, when you cross over the bridge. When I finally did get there, in this little parking lot that's behind me, there just happened to be two hikers waiting, and they got a shuttle driver showed up and ended up taking us to the hostel, Stanimals at 328. It's a busy road. So we went to Stanimals. I ended up staying there. They actually ended up having space. Somebody canceled. Great decision. I walked down to the pizza place. It's just a restaurant in town. They have pizza, but had a burger, fries, and a milkshake. It was really good. Hung out with some of the hikers, worked on some videos, did laundry, took a much needed shower. And so yeah, now we are, had to upload a couple videos this morning, so I'm getting out, started a little late, it's 11. But got to push in some miles, got a big, decent sized climb today. It's looking like coming up though, a couple more big climbs over the next week, and then a little more leveling out. We'll be hitting Shenandoahs pretty soon, within a week, I believe. So yeah, definitely gonna have to keep an eye on possible hostels. Towns are a little bit more farther to get to. You're looking at having to either pay for a shuttle or hope that thumb works for you. Mine didn't work too well yesterday apparently, so I did a lot of walking. Got my first blister. That sucks. Right next to my big toe on my left foot, so I got some moleskin on it. Hopefully that'll help. But yeah, so we're heading back out. Got to put some miles in. It's gonna be another hot day. I was glad I did stay at the hostel last night because a nasty storm rolled through this area, lots of lightning, and it just downpoured, so it worked out in my favor. But anyway, so we're gonna hit this trail and I'll catch up with y'all in a bit. See you. Big view, guys. Not too bad, huh? We got some dark clouds out there. I keep hearing thunder, but hopefully it stays away. Beautiful view after the rain. least the sun hasn't come back out yet to make it all hot. Happy Saturday. Fine view up here. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm hurting, guys. Hurting. Yesterday I noticed when I got to the hostel the first time, I had blisters on my feet, and they were on my left foot under my toes, so at the bottom of my feet. Well, needless to say, they have now busted open and they hurt. So I got like 1.5 miles to the shelter. I'm gonna stumble down, and my feet are wet because it rained and all this tall grass. I've had to pick a few ticks off me already, so that's always fun. Sorry, but yeah, so I'm gonna get to the shelter and have some dinner, do a tick check, and rest my feet. I'll catch you up in a bit. Good evening. Welcome to the end of day 76 on the Appalachian Trail. Obviously, we are at the shelter. Once I got all the bees to leave, there's a few other people here tenting. I didn't get in until late. It was a rough day. Got some blisters on my toes from yesterday, and pretty big uphill climbs today. Sorry for the background noise. There's pond over here, and between the frogs croaking, the squirrels chittering, and the birds singing, you know, I got my own natural sleep machine going on out here in the wilderness. Didn't get as many miles as I wanted today at all. My foot was just killing me, and the climbs are pretty big, pretty rough, and then it started to rain as I was getting closer to the top of the mountain. So I had to take it, you know, a little easier. And I didn't get started till close to noon. Stayed at the hostel last night. Great decision, like I said, because of the weather. And it was nice to rest my foot. That's when I realized I had the blisters. So, and there were so many people at the hostel, they were booked, that a lot of them were already signed up to get dropped off of the trail early. It worked out in my favor in a way, because I was able to work on couple videos and get them posted, so I could get caught up a little more. I think I only have yesterday's video and then maybe today's, so that'll be good. I got to look at the map tonight. I just finished eating, setting up inside the shelter. There weren't very many tent spots. Everybody pretty much took them up. I wasn't, and this was the closest water, and it was getting dark. So anyway, look at the map, figure out what I'm gonna do. I know there's only a couple more towns before I start to get slim pickings. Positive news, I'm gonna hit 800 miles tomorrow morning. That's awesome. And then that means there is only roughly 228 maybe miles left of Virginia. Actually, I don't even think there's that much, because that's the rest of the miles on the map is including West Virginia. There's a small portion you go through of West Virginia into Harper's Ferry. So we are moving right along. Had some great conversation with some of the hikers last night and this morning at the hostel. It's pretty cool seeing some like-minded people. You know, the few of them I talked to, they're kind of in the same boat. Like, they're not really focused on the destination at all. It's more about the journey and enjoying yourself out here. So, you know, it's pretty cool to talk to them. You don't see a whole lot of people like that. A lot of them are so focused on the end goal. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna look at my map, drink some more water, and listen to my sleep sound machine going on. I got some lightning bugs out here too, so that's pretty cool. So, all right, guys, I will catch you a little later. Have a good night.